And we are live. Early.
Very.
Very early.
For our standards, at least.
Yeah, for our standards at least. We are live and we are early, finally. Slowly,
Once again,
but...
after so long.
Yep.
Hi, Cat.
Cat's here, yes! Oh, I have some fucking excellent news.
Oh?
Some beautiful fucking news.
Do tell.
Missing Link has been cancelled!
Oh.
No fucking gotcha game. Yes! Yes!
Coming from the person who's just talking about news from a gacha game.
So, pretty much, Kingdom Hearts Missing Link has been fully canceled, due to the fact that Square Enix was like, yeah, this is probably not going to make money. No fucking shit. You're getting people who have played exclusively console games, and the only mobile game they had was something you could just pick up your phone at work from and just fucking play. And you're asking them to Pokemon Go to the polls? No! That's not how it works! So fucking W. The only issue I have with it, though, being canceled, that was like 6 years of development.
Doing that plus quest?
What? Oh no, this is this is for fucking Summoner.
Oh.
Here, this is from Rambros. I wanted her to lend some tomestones. Thank you. We needed some tomestones. Yamitra. Okay. I'm getting a haircut today. I'm happy. Because I can finally trim down my hair a little and then get the sides fucking buzzed. Because I'm like, so fucking happy. Final haircut these nuts. So, would you like me to use Manscaped, or do you need a blade? So you can cut your nuts. Wasn't Missing Link like the last game we had to cope with while any news of... Yes, actually! They weren't releasing any news on KH4 specifically because of that game. That game was supposed to be the first introduction to Kingdom Hearts 4.
Ah.
So that's why we had no Kingdom Hearts 4 news.
Ah.
Because all development went into that game. Balls, ass even. Thank God it got canceled. I'm very happy it got canceled because they're like, bro, that was a waste of 6 years. That was a waste of 6 years worth of development. That 3 years, they could have made a fucking side game with the old Kingdom Hearts engine. Another 3 years, they could have released another game. And then, next year, we could have had Kingdom Hearts 4. 6 years of wasted development. Fucking a whole decade of wasted time is crazy. And I'm not surprised Nomura wants to retire soon. Fucking Square Enix has this man going all over the place for no fucking reason. You were drunk out of your mind. We didn't even interact. Rambros, come to check on our progress in our little mimic book. He's got little teeth. A pleasure to meet you, Master Ambrose. Pray, return to the waking sands, and refer to me as Pray, if you... Yes, pray return to the waking sands. It's such a rare and clever construct. Clever? Well, yes. Pren was written that way. In fact, we were just hoping to hear your opinion on a new snippet of information. Was an order listed in the record of the Imperial Military Communications commanding the fruits of the Master Summoner's research species. It appears that the army had more than a passing interest in Sari's experiments. What exactly was the purpose of this research? Master Sari toiled to the wed in summoning magic with etheric chemical technology. For example, he experimented with replacing grimoires with mechanical mediums, and sought to manifest ENG of greater authenticity by utilizing high-speed computations.
You know what, Drake? At least you didn't say I didn't use any of my mitigations.
Wait, what
At least you're no longer lying.
Simply put, it turned to machines.
At least you now know I did use my mitigations.
Correct, but Master Sari was never one to abuse the success of his experience, no matter how they magnified his power. Would not place his trust in
I
his
was
fees.
using them
Their inherent complex
not
nature
back
is
to
prone
back or
error.
together. I was just using them enough to where they were all on cooldown at that moment.
The dates on these communications indicate a time in the latter half of Sari's life.
Vengeance, I don't use Vengeance by itself. I use that to get a bonus to shake it off.
I shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. Only little song I'll actually listen to from her. There is, of course, the violent wave of anti-summoner sentiment that swept through Alag. It claimed the lives of many of Master Sari's disciples. Following their death, he began spending much of his time clustered in his laboratory. This incident, blah 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 blah. So far, it's safe to say the foe we encountered is related to Sari's research in some way. And there are likely more clues and records. Speak with Captain Wolf. I hope they allow us to, like, not have a book as a summoner. That would be really funny. And also in canon for Michael.
Could just use the Emperor's new weapon.
Nah, it doesn't work. Not with summoner. The only one it works with, I think, is, what the fuck is it? Brain fire. The only one it works with is Monk. Because it's just gloves. And Monk can technically go barehanded, so. Prick? Prick a dick? Pricking the dick? Dickwad? Our summoner colleagues have arrived with swiftness after the times I relayed. Pitching in, we should find something useful. Yes. Fast reading glasses on. Here's the bug I was looking for. Military finally caught up with Sari. It says the summoner was found dead, killed by someone else, it seems. Third Astro Era. Who attacked him? My coin is on clone creations. There goes. The Imperial Army took over Sari's research. Exceptionally dangerous. That was the end of that. So someone fucked up. Must be Seal Rock, the very site of our encounter with the present-day Sari. Ability to summon multi-gates simultaneously as an orthodox can be traced back to Master Sari's research into machine-enhanced summoning.
While you do that quest, I'm gonna make myself a peanut butter sandwich.
Namely, the Allegan military using clone. Somehow awoken the remnants of those experiments. That's interesting. Gather, Sari's works were bundled off to some secret laboratory, a theochemical research facility. Isn't that Aziz's law?
Yep.
You know of this place, Fer? Sir, is it far? It's in fucking Dravania in the skies. Aziz's law. Where they're keeping Sari's research, then it's possible the clone might have headed there. God will fly back to Seal Rock, make further investigations in the relics. I guess if we're returning to Gridania, then my last mission is gonna be, what the fuck you call it? My last mission is gonna be centered around defeating the, thing by summoning Bahamut. Right? Yep. Last mission is summoning Bahamut. I was more focused on, yeah, let me get Summoner out of the way when doing this shit. Summon Bahamut and actively trigger the PTSD of every single Eorzean. Yep. All according to plan.
What?
You heard me. Trigger the PTSD of every single Eorzean by summoning Bahamut. All a part of the plan. Is Bahamut made out of meat? Maybe. I know he has meat. I wish my face was palpable right now to be seen. Just... I will be waiting. So he wants me to beat him. Yep, level... The Art of the Living. Yep, look at that. Something Bahamut. I'm gonna get some even more weird gear. Alright, let me head back to Girabania. Use it on. Oh my god! I am surrounded by the Hornets. Driving a motorcycle on the roof. Everybody said it was impossible. But here I am, driving a motorcycle on the roof. Whoa, look at that awesome drum. Wow, excellent form. Oh yeah, look at that. Amazing. Boom, excellent form. Goem. Gomen? Gon-kun?
Welcome to Tony Hawk's Pro Motorcycle.
This is this is Mixel, and you're watching Disney Channel. Go man, suck my cork. I love how this guy just stands here with the crate, just looking, talking to this guy probably, and he's just like, yes, actually, I need you to go put it over there. Did your sub run out? Cat, no! Cat's sub ran out.
Damn.
This is what happens when you're irresponsible with money. Your sub runs out.
Precisely. I'm back.
Cat has passed away.
Oh. You're back here. Alright.
First you didn't have Susano X unlocked. Then you run out of your sub. Okay, listen here.
Alrighty. Rabon!
Oh shit! Fuck! I forgot we weren't in the same instance with this shit.
Nope.
What news? You spoke of with Fordola, yes? Fordola! My Fordola! The fuck, you only drink gives the okay, sure. Yeah, as expected, she didn't say very much, but it wasn't a total waste of time. Arnold noticed something odd with her. He thinks she might be having visions almost constantly, which is not how the Echo normally works. Have you found anything here that might explain it? We've been hard-pressed just to organize the research materials, let alone study them. To be frank, I'd welcome the Scion's expert assistance if you... if you have the time to lend a hand. Oh, it's fucking dusty in here. Alright.
Oh. Okay.
That was literally my reaction to what is happening in chat right now.
I'm ignoring. I would not think about it.
Okay, I want to see what Alfie's saying. Erase no innate capacity to manipulate aether. Guardians have
no innate capacity to manipulate ether. The Guardians have conducted some exceedingly elaborate etheric experiments.
I like to think it's an alternate world every time it's an instance zone. Yeah, I could imagine that. It's like an alternate world of which one takes over the fight, I guess. It'd be the same with Omori, I guess, as well. Like, every instance you see are, like, two different states of, like, what if Meixel took, I guess, point for the mission, and what if Phoenix took point. Comes to the same outcome, though, at the end of the day.
Oh.
The device in which Kryl was held in seems even more ominous now that you know its purpose. The surrounding pods are marked Supply Subject, while this one bears the label Master Subject. The Ironworks received a request from the Alliance to analyze these devices. I've been recording everything of interest. Did you notice the labeling? All the pods are designed to drain the aether of the occupant, save for that one right there. Unlike the others, the interior is fitted with an array of sensors to measure etheric waveforms. To what purpose? However, I couldn't tell you. Wait, does Kryl have the Echo? I forget.
Nope.
No, Kryl doesn't have one. Maybe it's because she's a master mage?
Hmm.
Or is it just in the sense of putting someone with good aether?
I'm waiting at the next interactable.
Oh. Oh, that's all body bags.
Wait, what?
That's all body bags.
Oh.
Holy shit. Aether extraction. That is a fucking miserable way to die. Holy fuck. Oh shit, things are getting serious.
How far does it go? Oh my, it's the entire room.
Oh, Kryl got... Think a bit harder. Kryl got kidnapped. Yeah. She does have the Echo. So I was right. Okay, then that's easy. The machine is made to extract the same aether capacities of what the Echo does. So having her, someone with the Echo, and as a test subject, allows them to figure out how to copy the etheric manipulations the Echo does, and monitor how it works. With that and sucking dry the aether of so many other people. Yeah, it's not. They spell it out. Yeah, it's not a secret, Lamont. They do spell it out. Because I was like, does Kryl have the Echo again? Because I did not remember. And it's like, okay, she does. So yeah, it's simple. They use the aethers of everybody else, suck it dry, and implant it into the main subject. Then the subject who has the Echo, which they very much want to keep alive, because without that, you have no experiment. You copy the way their aether works, and pretty much just copy and paste. What I'm getting is literally they're just copying and pasting how Kryl's fucking Echo worked onto I can't even remember her name, right?
Fordola.
Fordola. Yeah, they copy and pasted the Echo onto Fordola. But they needed enough aether to do it. Because people with the Echo have a fuck ton of aether. I know little and less of science. So any light you can share on the facility, that is not fucking Raban.
Nope.
Operations would be much appreciated. Well, Phoenix, Michael, so we start with you too. Yeah. So, pretty much, my theory is...
Hey, I think Alizé was onto something with these snails.
All three of them with the fucking snails. Snails! I'll be honest, I wish we had more cutscene soundtracks instead of the same 5 over and over again. They really should have made an extra song or two.
Taken in combination with the testimonies of Kryl and Thancred, I do begin to see exactly what the Imperials were attempting here.
The nuts of the song.
The enhancement procedure entailed infusing a single candidate with ether siphoned from a multitude of supply subjects. As for the master subject, in this case Kryl, the patterns of her etheric activity would provide the model upon which they would artificially engineer the candidate's aura.
Yep, copy and paste. Oh my god, that is so many body bags. In other words, they were trying to recreate Kryl's Echo. Precisely.
Mm-hmm. I believe so, which would explain our prisoner's present state. Kryl is possessed of an unrivaled ability to hear the whispers of the soul, and it seems probable that the procedure engendered the same acute sensitivity in Fordola.
So she would need Kryl's help to figure out how to not get fucked over. Because she pretty much now possesses the same etheric waveform as Kryl, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
The soldiers who guard Fordola, many of them lost friends and families to the skulls. And there's a sentry at her door, night and day. If she can't help sensing their thoughts and seeing their past...
Makes sense why she asked to die.
Yeah, that's fucking miserable. I'm not gonna lie. She's facing a fate worse than death right now. But you don't just see their past. You live all the emotions, all the pain. Imagine what it'd do to you. You'd never be the same again.
Indeed. As you may recall, Izael was completely transformed by a single glimpse of Hraesvelgur's past. Odola has been forced to experience the agony of those whose lives she destroyed. The guilt must be unbearable.
That explains her request to be executed. Sounds to me like a kind of justice. Regardless, she can suffer on for now. We have more pressing matters to consider. Raban full-on way!
Damn.
She could go fuck herself!
Damn.
I don't blame him.
Not the fucking rub some dirt on it. You'll be fine.
That's fucking great. Nah, it is pretty fitting. Oh, you betrayed your countrymen? Oh, and you went out and dealt some fucking karmatic justice? For the past, like, 4 or 5 years? Alright, go fuck yourself. Eat fucking shit. If the results of these experiments have been relayed back to Garlemald, it'll be not to stop the Empire from repeating the trick. They could give the Echo to anyone to an entire legion. That's right, because now they don't need Kryl anymore. They already know how to copy and paste it if they have the data.
Yep.
We must be ready. Must learn all we can for these godforsaken procedures. If Adola remains our best source of information, she'll not be getting her wish. Not yet. Right.
Yep.
She could kill herself later. Keep faith, lass. If you're to convince others to follow, you must believe what you're telling them. People will respond to passion, but not if it's framed. We see that a lot in modern politics. I understand. Thank you, General.
Yeah.
We should leave the flames. Let's go. Yeah, let the flames do it. Let them deal with this shit. I'd rather not. Ah, it's raining.
Ooh.
Oh, my knee. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Ugh, fuck.
I
Knee.
know, I was waiting for it too.
Yeah, I know. Tame. Ugh. One sec. I must stand for while we do this, I guess. I'm gonna stand while we do this because my knee's fucking acted up. Probably from all my walking. Because I probably just need to stretch it. Oh my God. Or you know what? Better yet, if I'm sitting down for these few hours, right? I'm not gonna be doing the one thing with my leg. I'm just gonna fucking put it off to the side and let it rest.
Fair.
Because usually I have one of my legs over the other, or I'm sitting more like monkey position, crisscross on my thing.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Like, dude, you see how bad Futaba's posture is in 5? When she sits on her fucking computer? I'm exactly like her.
Huh.
Because, like, it's just fucking old habits from when I was a kid. Because I was small. I go looking for answers about the Echo and end up getting schooled by Raban. Yet more evidence that I don't know what I'm doing. It's no wonder people listen to him and not me.
General Alden is a veteran of countless campaigns, Lise. You cannot compare yourself to a commander of his experience.
Yeah, give yourself another 30 years.
Yeah. He's been at it for a while.
I know, but I also know that I couldn't be convinced. I know I couldn't have convinced the mom to give up and go home. You should realize how much we rely on his authority and how much I still have to learn. I wonder what he'll do when everything he has settled. I mean, it's his homeland. After going through the trouble of winning it back, might he not want to stay?
'Tis a quandary which countless refugees now face. To continue the life they built in Uldar, or start again in the land of their birth. That's a good question. Phoenix! My soul! A moment!
It's the drink!
Oh, drink. How's it going? I am newly returned from Uldar with a message from the Sultana.
Oh!
Her Grace desires an audience with you, actually, Phoenix. She understands that you have responsibilities here, but asks that you visit the palace at your earliest convenience.
I want to
Mindfully,
say
you're invited too if you would want to come along.
I might as well. You know what? All I'm imagining, because they're friends. She's gonna ask for a piggyback. She's gonna ask for a piggyback.
Well, I must away and attend to other business. Until next time, my friends. Until next time.
Time Patrol! Pippin would be a Time Patrol leader. He fucking would be. Pippin...
An audience with the Sultana. Depending on the nature of her consultation, this might be the perfect opportunity to inquire about the General's future plans.
Yeah, we'd all like to know about those. Alfino. We'd all like to know about those, Alfino. But not everyone's as comfortable interrogating royalty as you. Take no notice of him, guys. Echoes of an echo.
Da, 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 da.
The
Alfie?
Sultana strings.
Let's see.
Wow, 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 wow.
Well, the question of how to put the Mad King's treasures to good use shows no sign of answering itself. Shall we be about it, Arnvald?
I'm at your beck and call. And I should be getting back to my own tasks. I'll organize a squad to head down into the ruins. Then start preparing for the meeting. Oh, send none of my regards, Phoenix.
Will do. And ours too, if you please. We shall see you on your return.
Yay, some R&R.
Well, back to Uldar. Sally! What? Ah, damn, it is empty. Oh.
Now you see what I see most of the time.
Huh.
Cast Glamour.
Chamber of Rule, get me out of here.
Oh.
Tournament of the Century. Is that my... Yep, that's my Paladin quest.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's Paladin.
Huh. Well, because after a bit, it changed from being Genlin, so I was, like, kind of confused.
I remember I initially started Paladin because I wanted to do a Link cosplay.
Bartholomew. You are expected, my lords. Please proceed.
Oh yeah, no, I know. Link cosplay is really easy to make.
We're probably going to need to sync up for this.
Mm-hmm.
No way this is not about to be voiced.
Fucking
Yeah,
not
I knew
enough.
it.
Thank you for answering my summons.
Thank God it's voiced. I did not want to do Nanamo. Alright.
Okay.
Ready?
3, 2, 1.
Time you two were here in the same room. Things didn't go well.
No.
The liberation of Alamigo will have far-reaching consequences, and there is a matter upon which I would seek your counsel.
Oh?
I speak of Rauban and his future.
Oh, that saves the
We all know
need.
the tale of his rise from penniless refugee to member of the Syndicate and General of the Immortal Flames. Yet though he has come to call Uldar home, it will never be his homeland. He is a son of Alamigo.
Yeah.
And now that she is free, I thought it only a matter of time before he sought my leave to return to her. Indeed, I had resigned myself to his loss. Suffice it to say, I was greatly surprised to hear him speak so lightly of handing over the reins in Alamigo and retaking his place at my side. I will welcome him with open arms, of course. He is my most trusted advisor and my dearest friend. But I have known the man a long time, and beneath that steely gaze, I spied a flicker of doubt. Whether Rauban chooses to remain in Uldar or return to Alamigo, I only wish that he do so with a heart unburdened by guilt or regret. Yet, how can he freely make such a choice, knowing how much I depend on him? It is past time that I learned to discharge my duties as a sultana alone. I must go forth and see my realm with my own eyes, and hear the wind with my own ears.
You used to sneak out a lot too,
Might
so.
I have your company for a brief adventure?
Just like old times.
Wonderful.
She's definitely headcanon. She's on Phoenix's shoulder half the time.
And I will join you outside.
Do you notice how they're
Outside the
identical?
quick stand.
Do you notice how they're identical twins?
Identical Quins?
Yes, they're twins. They're identical twins.
Oh, I see it now.
Jogging, jogging, jogging. We live in a post-jogging world.
Yeah.
Post-jogganism.
Post-jogganism.
Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
Nyom. Oh, wow. That is actually a really great disguise.
She's like,
I'm
I've
not
done
gonna
this.
lie.
She's like, I've done this before. What do you think of Lilira? What do you think of Lilira, the merchant's daughter? This is the disguise I don when I wish to leave the palace and observe my subjects unnoticed. Ordinarily, Papa Shan would accompany me, but for this particular outing, I need an advisor, not a minder. And totally not Nanamo.
Totally not Nanamo.
And that is why I requested you two for my company. Over the course of your many adventures, you have met people from all walks of life, in every corner of Eorzea, and I would make use of your worldly experience. Now, let us be on our way. Our first destination is Stone's Throw, just beyond the gates of Nold.
Okay.
Darkness! Sorry.
Darkness.
Bro, fucking Wizard 101. The darkness! Darkness! You know, the darkness!
There's a
Fucking
whole lot of darkness.
Yep, there's a whole lot of darkness!
There we go.
Look upon the processes of tattered tents, the procession of tattered tents. These refugee camps and squalor at the mercy of the elements, and Thanalan's predators both. The city's mighty walls offer safety, but the streets overflow with people. And unless blessed by the hand of Nald himself, no refugee could ever hope to afford a dwelling in Uldal. 20 years have passed since the fall of Alamigo, and 5 since the calamity. Yet the plight of the poor has grown more desperate, not less. As Sultana, the blame falls to myself. You've done your best. Your hands have been tied, Your Grace.
You've done your best.
What's your side? The best is not.
Oh, I'm sorry. My fault.
Oh, no,
My
no worries.
fault.
No worries.
My fault, Nanamo. My fault, Nanamo. I'm sorry.
But my
Wrong
best
thing
has
to
not
say.
best has not been good enough. And yes, my authority is limited, and that is an obstacle I must work to overcome as well. Well, shall we press on? I would follow the road to Unholy Air. What a fucking name. Unholy
Holy
Air.
Air. That is, yeah, this is a very interesting name.
A clutch.
Dun, 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 dun.
It was here, in this holy and remarkable place, that my mother and father met their doom.
And this is when we first learned of the Asians.
Yeah, it is. I was but a child at the time. My parents were returning from an inspection of our interests in Eastern Thanalan when an untimely rockslide crushed their carriage. Oh, that sounds like assassination. To this day, it is not certain that the incident was simple misfortune or an expertly planned assassination. I would say assassination.
Same.
Urban once offered to reopen the investigation and bring me the truth he assumed. And bring me the truth he assumed I must surely crave, but I refused. Even if my parents' deaths were orchestrated by the monetarians, we could have only brought their heirlings to justice. The true villains who plotted to put me on the throne as a biddable puppet were ever beyond our reach. Thus did I plan to strip the merchants of their power and place our nation in the hands of the citizens. Quite unaware of the consequences my action would have on you and yours, I shudder to think how many goodly souls paid the price of my naivety. But I am no longer a child reciting words with witless
Look
obedience.
at that.
And I
He's a
will
little
not.
pugilist.
Oh, look at them. Often punching things to death in the name of learning. Not to be used as a pawns in the monstrous, damnable game. Forgive me for my outburst. You are one of the few people to whom I'm able to speak my mind. Come. Come! Pray let us return to the waking sands.
Ah, the Colosseum. An old friend.
Oh, you know what that means?
Ah.
Ah! Ah!
Okay. Colosseum, our Gladiators Guild.
Oh, we're going to the Gladiators Guild, okay.
I mean, that's where the Colosseum is. Now then, what are we here for, Nanamo?
From the moment I became Sultana, I found myself thrust into an endless parade of document signing and ceremonies. For years, I simply signed where I was told to sign and sat where I was told to sit, blissfully oblivious to what any of it meant. Yet one good thing did come from the ignominious chapter of my life, for it was an official visit to the Colosseum that I first met Raban. That match I had been invited to attend was not at all what I expected. They had pitted the Bull of Alamago against a dozen or so rival gladiators. Blinkered though I would not stand for obvious injustice, and demanded to see a fair fight, one man against another, and my royal wish was duly granted. It was not until later that I learned of the gambling ring which had arranged for Raban to die on the sands that day. Regardless, my intervention meant Raban had but a single opponent to dispatch, which he duly did, and when he knelt before me to receive the winner's purse, he swore that he would one day offer me his blade in service. Surrounded as I was by liars and manipulators, I confess I dismissed it as a pleasant piece of theater. But as you know, Raban is a man of his word. Though it took him another 5 years of fighting on the blood sands, he amassed a fortune so great as to buy not only his freedom, but a seat on the syndicate. Then I had my blade.
Damn.
Oh,
this looks voiced.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Oh, wait, no, we're in Animo. He's just having another one.
Damn.
Damn, Raban was a monster. Holy shit!
Damn.
Cleaved in fucking... Well, yeah, he still is, but when he had 2 fucking arms.
Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained?
Is this not what you came for? I still need to fucking see Gladiator 2.
I saw the first one on a fucking plane. Cat Bun, thank you for the 4th-person raid.
Hey, welcome in, everyone.
I beg of you, your grace.
She's doing
Look at that.
Aww.
Oh, look at that. Hello, Rudith.
So you have, and in turn, so too shall I keep mine.
Can't even pause.
It's not letting us stop.
No,
It's
it
not
is.
letting us
We're
stop.
good. We're decently in sync though. So.
I mean, yeah.
Find yourself a seat on the syndicate. May your new station garner you still greater
How do you do, everyone?
I am honored, your grace.
I can stick around because I'm still in everyone's ward.
Oh yeah, do not spoil yourself.
Yeah.
But thank you very much for the raid.
Bright
I
face.
have to raid you guys back, and that it's early enough, I can.
Oh. I almost missed the raid. Yeah,
Very
it's kind
spoiler
of
time.
Spoilers over here. Damn, and we just couldn't sync up for the entirety of that cutscene. That's phenomenal.
Follow me, go!
Here we go.
Sloppy! I look forward to catching up with everyone. It just simply gets better. It just simply gets better.
Thankfully, yeah. Avert thine eyes. And we're looking forward for you to catch up, because, man, it's been fucking great so far.
And thank you for the follow. Hopefully we
Welcome
can...
to the
hopefully-
Red Nest.
Oh, fuck. I fucked up my entire little phone here. There we go.
Oh,
Never
oh
mind.
you
I
are
fucked-
already in the dialogue. Whoopsie.
Yeah, it already put me in. We are 9 away. Oh my
No,
god!
imagine being such a menace that the plot had to nerf you by making you lose an arm. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
that is crazy. Oh, we're 9 away. Christ! Which cannot well express what that man means to me. There are others who care deeply for my well-being, of course. Papa Shanton's love for me is that of a grandsire for his grandchild.
Had
But
Harsha
upon
joining
matters
the
of
Bismarck raid
governance-
after what happened to him. Truly poetic. Man.
Oh, shit!
He was a real one. He's a real one.
I cannot turn to bodyguards and maidservants, of course. Raban, with authority of his syndicate position, was the first sword I could wield. His was the only edge which I could cut the strings that bound me. Let me get that Doman tea.
Yeah, piety doesn't help me like at all, ever. So it's gonna
We
be good
must
for
make
you.
haste. My absence will not go unnoticed by the Sultan Swan for long. There are other places I would like to visit. To the Osori.
The Arsenic Ossuary. I thought she was about to say Asis Laws, but like, you want to make sure that we don't take too much longer, and you say Asis Law?
Imagine. Oh, she wants to go to the Thaumaturge Guild.
Okay.
Ellie. Oh, right. I forgot. That's where, that's the next fucking,
Good luck on reaching affiliate, lads. Gonna dip. Hey, thanks, Bun.
Thanks.
Thanks for dropping in for the raid, and hey, I hope you catch up real soon.
I recognize that cat. I think.
You recognize, huh?
I think that's Marathon.
Meryl, what?
I think that cat's from Marathon.
Man, I've never been in here. What the fuck?
Yeah, this is a Thaumaturge Guild. It's like it's a prayer house too, if I remember.
Huh.
They're literally in the back over here. They're like, yeah, our guild's in church.
Church or cult? Jesus.
They do look like a cult.
Change
You
your
can-
robes if you're gonna say church. Holy fuck. Like, man, that's... Whew.
All hail fall. All hail fall. All hail balls. All hail false balls.
Oh,
False
balls.
balls. That has to be the greatest line in this game. False bullocks. When the calamity threatened, Raban led the Alliance forces into battle on the plains of Carthano, and I remained here. I prayed with all my heart that Archon Louis Chouard would have the power to rouse the 12.
Well, he did.
Since that day, I have a custom of visiting this shrine during each of my little excursions. Here I seek the blessing of Thal and his boss. Reflect upon my choices and ask myself.
Imagine being blessed by a basically God's balls like that.
Technically, that would be a Tanuki. The blessing of balls. Thal's in his what? His balls. You are rightly celebrated as a champion because you have led the line in hundreds of battles for the good of Eorzea.
Use the balls as cat.
In much the same way, I believe the measure of a monarch lies in how she leads her people in times of adversity. Fuck, I forgot new people were in here. They're not used to your They're not used to your craziness, cat. Top knot. Oh my
What?
god. What a bad first impression. Balls!
Balls. Ah,
If I am to be
we're
Sultana
all the
worthy of the
same
name,
kind of MMO crazy here. I think it'll be fine.
I cannot turn a blind eye to the troubles facing Uldal. See, they're already adapted. False sweating balls. I have chosen my path, Phoenix and Mixel. With Alamigo now freed from Imperial chains, I finally see a way to aid the refugees by sending them back to their fucking country. Already many displaced Alamegans seek to begin the long trek home. Facilities that process. I have made a small contribution. An artisan school in Ralgus Reach. Any who wish to learn new trades. Realistically, however, it will take years for such trading to yield any tangible benefits.
You know
We
what?
do
Thank
not
you for
have
this
years.
excursion,
These people
Animo.
will need shelter
I now know
and
what we have to
employment
bring to
if
the
they are to
Alamegans.
surprise. And this time, the Uldal Treasury shall provide.
Thank
Which
you
is
for this excursion,
precisely where
Animo.
how to
I know
allocate the
exactly what we're
necessary
going
funds,
to
of
bring
course,
to the
without a question.
Alamegans.
Might you ask a member of the syndicate? No. Why not seek advice of those who would employ the refugees? I would not ask for advice from the syndicate. A wise suggestion.
No.
Mayhap a visit to the Golden Saucer is in order. Its proprietor is a member of the syndicate, and he is one of the few who pay refugees a fair wage. You know what this means? I wonder, are you acquainted with Godbird Mandeville? Oh, well
Yes,
acquainted.
actually.
Very well acquainted, actually. Especially with his son.
Yes.
Then I need not explain his eccentric nature. Let us be on our way to the landing. I will see the word is sent to the Golden Saucer. Godbird should be only too glad to receive us. Oh, he'll be a
Mike,
little.
so I know what we need to bring to the Alamegan people.
The Manderville Man dance.
No. They need to pray to Thal's ball sweat.
Oh my god.
They'll have all of their prayers answered.
Per each droplet of fine extravagance. Ball sweat. Christ. Okay, you are there. New flavor of tea. Falls balls.
Oh
What are
god.
you?
Do you think they can sell
Okay,
Thal's
let's go.
ball sweat on the market board? You know, somebody would do it. I know somebody would try.
If they gave us custom-made potion names, it would be
It
sold.
would be everywhere. It would be everywhere. I would be one of those people.
You would
I
be one of
most
those people.
Definitely make a fucking potion
I would-
called Thal's ball sweat.
I would actually. We know you would, Kat. You're from fucking Balmung.
Yeah.
Imagine how many peasants I could swindle.
Oh god.
I have ridden aboard a public airship before, but this shall be my first visit to the Golden Saucer. I must confess to some excitement. She's never been to the Golden
God.
Saucer? Oh no.
Oh god. It's
Okay,
the
man,
child's
look
first
here.
visit to a casino. Oh no.
Just because I'm from Digen Town. Alright, I'm off. Have fun, guys. Good night. Good night, Neon Cybernetics. Thank you for the visit.
Dreams, sweet dreams, while we watch the child have her first outing into a casino. Oh, and this doesn't look too bad so far. Animo?
I had heard descriptions of its splendor, yet I never dreamed it would be so bright and inviting.
That's the gold saucer.
No, I couldn't possibly. We did not come here to fiddle away the royal coin. We straight out asked her, you want to go gambling?
You want to do some gambling?
Godbert will be expecting us. Come, let us head directly to the lounge and ignore these gaudy temptations.
I don't know about you, but I'm gonna do some gambling on the way.
Immediate. Give me some gambling. Immediate. Just immediate gambling.
Yeah, gambling on the way.
Yeah, baby! Let's fucking go!
Oh, I was so close. Look at mine.
I love gambling!
You bitch!
I fucking love gambling! Oh, look at that. Look how close I was again. I'm gonna go with the 1. What do we got? No, nothing across the board. Oh my god. That was absolutely fucking fantastic. That was fucking beautiful. That is the best mini cactpot I've ever had. Holy shit. And it's all recorded.
God damn it. God damn it.
Holy fuck. Oh my god. That was fucking phenomenal.
You bitch.
Like, I never really had that much with mini cactpot. I would like, alright, let's see if I get it. Alright, nothing? Okay. I got like 100 something coins, whatever. Out of nowhere, yeah, you're just gonna fucking win.
Well,
False!
20k MGP. Fuck.
Thal's ball sweat has granted me this luscious serving of
Sweat actually did grant you luck. Some way, somehow.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Fuck.
Oh, I love it. Is that just a statue of Godbert in his underwear?
When is he not in his underwear?
Oh my goodness.
That's the question you need to be asking. When is he not only in just his underwear?
That's very true. Tickets drawing for mini cat bar on sale.
We just did mini cactbot.
Gambling,
It just reset as we started talking to it. God damn it.
gambling, I love gambling. I believe this is where we're supposed to meet Lord Mandeville. Shall we see and await his coming?
I mean, yeah, might as well. We already did our gambling on the way. Oh man, it's not gonna be voiced. Lame.
But this means...
Okay. My apologies, Your Grace. I've kept you waiting.
No apologies are necessary, Godbud. My request was sudden, and you were kind to make yourself available on such short notice.
When the intrepid Phoenix Bennett, Mike's Leone, and the Sultana herself come calling, there is no more important engagement.
Also, I'm sorry, Drake, for bursting your earbuds with joy.
Oofs.
As to the purpose of my visit, I would have your thoughts on how the Crown might best aid refugees residing in Thanalan. You are aware, I am sure, that many of the Alamiga's displaced sons and daughters long to return to their newly liberated homeland. And you are also aware of how they will suffer without shelter and work to sustain them. By the way, if you had finished all of ARR Hildebrand, I think this mentions it. We did finish all ARR Hildebrand.
Mm-mm.
We didn't?
We're in ARR patch Hildebrand.
Okay, we were in the final patches of it. Okay.
Yeah. We're in the final bits of it.
You are aware how they will suffer without shelter and work to sustain them. Or to use our nation's wealth to spare them the suffering. What advice would you have on me on the matter?
The unusual circumstances of our meeting and your Grace's choice of companion would suggest to me a desire for an honest and unvarnished opinion. I shall give you one. My advice to you is stop. Taxing Uldar's wealth to save Alamigan refugees is a terrible, terrible idea.
to oppose my proposition? You know what? It's similar to what we're facing today.
Most emphatically. I agree with your grace that the refugees must have housing and employment. But what profit is there for Uldar in this arrangement?
Profit. But that is true. There has to be some way to get money back from them. So if you were to employ them in Uldal and give them employment here, there's money coming back to Uldal. If you just send it to Alamigo, at that point, it's a fucking donation. You know?
Yeah.
And you're already still recovering from the calamity. Your poverty line is still fucked up from the calamity. So that's only straining what little strain you're able to give already. So that is very much like I skipped my line. After all you've done.
Oh, my bad.
Yep, no, whatever.
I forgot that you could have read it from my screen.
Whatever.
Forgive me, your grace, but you appear to be laboring under a misapprehension. It is a fine endeavor to support one's fellow man. I fear, however, that your stance is one born of pity. Your intent is to save the refugees, is it not?
Ah, there's that too.
For all our potential, we are indolent creatures by nature. If unconditional charity is all we know, then we begin to rely upon it, to expect it. And then we must consider Uldar's own poor and downtrodden. Should they hear of you spending the nation's coin, not to improve their lot, but to nurture the distant citizens of Alamigo, it is unlikely they will applaud your generosity. Surely it is not your grace's intention to foster new spread goodwill.
Oh my god, bro. Square is on that beat. Indeed. Then any support I pledge to the refugees must promote self-sufficiency, whilst also serving the interests of the people of Uldal.
Exactly so. Such an arrangement will create a far more equitable relationship with the returning Alamegans, even as it generates the revenue required to win the approval of your subjects.
We learned basic economics! You are giving me much to ponder.
This. I went to, I can't even remember what the fucking thing was anymore. Something of economics. It's,
I shall thank you for your condor. Condors? Birds?
Candor.
Condors. Yeah, candors. Candors. Condor.
I shall thank you for your condor. Aw.
Ah!
Squaw!
Sultana's duty.
You mean a Sultana's resolve? Resolve.
I can teach you a thing about resolve, Nanamo. What do you mean? You ever get so pissed off and so depressed that you end up creating a fabricated world inside of yourself? What? What?
What?
Unlimited Blade Works!
Not the unlimited blade works out of trauma. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Thinking about it, that would technically be Heaven's Fuel Route. That would be Heaven's Fuel Route.
Oh, no.
Can we just talk about how Michael has been in the Heaven's Fuel Route? That's where he ends up.
That's the worst one. But the best one at the same time. It's so weird.
He's the reason why Ilya lives. Because instead of her going into the Holy Grail, he's like, nah, bitch, I have a Keyblade. Now I'm banned.
You get the nah, I'd win. And the was like, alright, get the fuck out.
Yep, Elias like, get the fuck out! That's until Grand Order, where he's invited back in for slave labor.
It's like a, I'm gonna give you one more chance. If you fuck it up,
You're not seeing your friend. Okay. I'll take it.
if you fuck it up, I'm killing him. I'll do it.
I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll destroy the timeline. I'll do it. And I'll make Emiya do it. You wouldn't dare. I would.
Try me.
That it literally is. You wouldn't dare try me. I will send Emiya after her. I will counter guardian her ass so quick. Because technically she's not supposed to live. Because Meixel hacks the Holy Grail by getting like 2 wishes out of it.
Oh.
Because remember, the Holy Grail, technically, before like it turned into what it was during Stay Night, is supposed to grant 2 wishes. One to the master and one to the servant. But with the way it's done in Stay Night, that servant gets sacrificed in the end still. And only 1 wish happens. That's how you get to the root. So, pretty much what Meixel does is what it was intended for. Right? At least for everybody else. And gives out 2 wishes.
How many servants you want to bet that once they won the Holy Grail, we're like, all right, my wish, never put me back in this shit. Let me rest.
I'm gonna be honest, I could imagine a decent amount of them would have had that wish. Like, all right, stop calling me.
Let me sleep. I've done my time.
Anyway, Prophet, though the thought never even crossed my mind. But standing about lamenting my naivety will not do anyone any good. We should do Fate's Stay Night.
Ooh.
Stay up late one day after stream, and then just do the visual novel.
Honestly? Oh, it's your favorite.
Fucking kill myself. I shall consider the lesson learned and press on. Meixel Phoenix, are you perchance acquainted with my any successful merchants? If my attempt at philanthropy is obligated to reap profit, it would seem wise to consult someone with a knack for business.
I think we got a couple people in the back pocket.
Ordinarily, I would not suggest any agent of East Aladdin Trading Company, but if you hold this Hancock fellow to high esteem, I am content
Lord.
you may repay my faith by journeying to distant Kugane and speak with him on my behalf. Eager though I am to visit the shores, I am not the leisure for a lengthy sea voyage. Now, assuming you travel as adventurers are wont to do, I shall await your report by Aetherite in Uldal. A fair journey to you two, and a swift one, if you please.
You know, I'm all well and good for teleporting all the way to Kugane, but yeah, I'm just going to the fucking FC house. I'm not trying to use another Aetherite ticket. I've been using a lot of those recently.
I just use it. You motherfucker! You've made me forget about my gambling! Hey Phoenix, you can just do the mass carnival for
that's for another time. You know, not right now. I don't want to do that for a while.
Greetings on it, sir. Will you be entering the Ruby Bazaar?
Peace.
It gives you allied seals you can trade in ventures or infinite Aetherite tickets.
Wait, why did I go to the Aetherite? I just...
Hello, Hankaku.
King of the castle?
King of the castle, I'm the king of the castle. Look at me, I'm king of the castle, king of the castle, king of the castle.
Hi, Hancock. Oh, Phoenix, Meixel. To what do I owe the pleasure? Or are you here on business?
Business.
I beg your pardon. Her Grace the Sultana would have my opinion on how best to invest the wealth of Uldar. My dear fellows, I have to thank you for this recognition, I am sure. And I'm flattered that you came to me. Truly flattered. But why settle for a lowly apprentice when you could have the master? Upon matters of profit, there is no living soul better qualified to advise Her Grace than Chairman Lolorito, a man whose morning exertions are said to fill his garderobe with gold. I should be happy to arrange a meeting for you, say at the Scion's former headquarters in Thanalan.
Pray! Return to the Waking Sands!
Sands! Waking Sands would seem a suitably neutral venue for negotiations, don't you think? Fare you well, you two, and may your dealings prove fruitful.
Pray! Return to
Return
the Waking
Sands.
Oh. Do I still have one? Do I still have one?
You
Yes!
still have a Vesper Bay ticket?
I have 8 left!
Don't waste one, because we still gotta go to Uldar.
Fuck.
You already... Oh no. Oh no.
I know what you are!
I know what you are!
Wait, where's the clip? Where's the clip? Where's the clip? Where's the clip? I gotta play it. I gotta play it. I gotta play it.
Who, where, what, when?
That's the Sonic one.
There's a Reaper and a Paladin. It appears they're ready to do devious things in this very
I know what you are!
street.
Despite ever.
I know what you are!
Oh my god.
Where are you? Get over here!
I'm
Free me
coming.
from this! What is happening? Oh, they're not from other places. They're not from other places. They're from here. They're not even from Balmung. They didn't travel. They're here.
Welcome back, Phoenix, Mixel. Did your merchant friend have any useful advice to share? Well,
no
we are praying return to the Waking Sands. With Lord Lolorito, and you agreed to this?
It's in neutral ground from what we're told.
I'm well aware of his standing in the field of business, but I'd hoped to keep the monetarist at arm's length, and him in particular.
She said the thing. She said the thing. Mitigation.
Arm's length! At arm's length! Nay, I cannot live in fear of the man. I must learn how to treat with him if I am to rule Dahl effectively. Ah! Very well. I will meet Lord Lolorito. Let us go to the Pray, let us return to the Waking Sands and prepare for his coming.
Yes.
Yes!
Please just send us straight there. Yes. That means you just wasted a Vesper Bay ticket.
I think that shows how gruesome I am to even spend one in your presence to show that I still have them.
It's crazy. You would spend one of your last ones just to prove a point. That costed you quite literally. It most definitely costed
The
you.
inner machinations of my mind are an enigma.
An enigma or just straight blank?
So, this is where the Scions first congregated. Yeah, it took a while to get all the blood out. I have heard
Don't
many
remind me.
tales, but never had an occasion to visit. To work then, the hour of meeting draws near. I would gather my thoughts. may see to it that we have the appointed room to the ourselves. We're gonna walk in there and get a memory dump.
See, at this point, they had already learned that nobody likes backtracking. Oh, this feels like it's gonna be voice.
Summons from the
Yep.
Science. This must be important business indeed. Though,
Man, your voice really makes me want to
so
punt you.
underhand as an assassination, I fear I can be of little help.
Perfect headcanon. Lolorito planted the drink. Lolorito planted the drink that turned Phoenix
that turned.
He planted the drink. No, we have to. We have to.
Lolorito knew and decided out of pity to place it there and said, let's see.
Oh my god, the inner workings of Lolorito will never be known. Alright, on your count.
3, 2, 1.
He helped Phoenix escape by having his change his entire existence.
Uh-huh. Welcome in, Lolorito. Have a seat.
My, that tail looks mighty fitting on you, would you say?
I'm not liking the way you're saying that, Lolorito.
Fucking hell. Oh my god, I love this.
Okay, we are far behind each other.
We are? What the fuck? Alright. Again?
I'm on the next line.
Okay.
You have made your point.
Okay. Ready?
Alright. 3, 2, 1.
I guess the thing is to hide your emotions.
It's indeed unsettling to find oneself seated across from an impassive mask.
Oh, she was playing it for jokes.
There, would this better please your grace? Or should I address you as Lady Lilira?
Bro, underneath the mask, pretty as fuck.
He a pretty boy.
Oh no, he's hot!
Has served its purpose.
Oh no, he's hot!
Lord Lolorito, but shall we proceed to the business at hand?
By all means. I must say I am most eager to hear your proposal.
Simply put, I would aid the refugees camped in Thanalan in their efforts to return to Alamigo.
What?
The reparations you paid in the wake of your earlier misdemeanors will be used to fund the endeavor, together with the fortune seized from the late Diletti Adelante.
Oh.
This plan is not intended to benefit the displaced alone. I would make of this an investment which shall enrich Uldar and Alamigo both. And who better to consult on matters of profit than the wealthiest man in all of Thanalan? I beseech you then, Lord Lolorito, share with us your
Scamming wisdom, you might
Yeah, you scam naturing wisdom.
Ah, 'twould seem your grace has matured beyond acts of earnest yet misplaced charity. Pray tell me more.
Thank you, Square.
Thank you, Square. This is beautiful.
To summarize, in return for facilitating the repatriation of refugees and assisting in the establishment of new industry in Alamigo, you ask that a proportion of all subsequent profits be promised to Uldar.
Yeah, pretty much the one deal we have with Ukraine right now.
It is an elegant
By letting us fucking
albeit
put,
lacking certain crucial details,
by letting us put mining facilities in their country, we give them a portion of the profits.
How swiftly
I mean, which
you
makes
identified
sense.
the weakness in my plan, just as I knew you would. Your travels have taken you across the length
By letting you fucking... Kai! Of course, Cat, you'd notice that.
Which of the settlements you visited would best provide a home for our refugees? Which has the greatest potential to flourish, given the appropriate investment?
Giving me a choice?
Honestly?
Okay. The Saltery, I guess?
I'd say the Saltery, because Alagana is a no. That
Alag-
place was fucked.
What was
Alagiri,
Alagiri?
that's where
Yeah.
we go whenever we go to the locks.
Yeah, so it'd be the
Well, that's the,
Saltery.
the place right before the locks.
Yeah, so it'd really be the Saltery.
Yeah. I'd say the Saltery. It's about the best option you have.
Ah, yes, that desolate little village on
Oh,
the shore
and we
of
have it
Loch
synced up
Sel.
again on that. Hell yeah.
I know the Saltery and its products well. The Imperial invasion brought an end to their more widespread distribution, much to the dismay of many a wealthy gourmand, myself included. Salt has ever been a transformative ingredient, and in this instance, I dare say, it could transform a modicum of effort into a mountain of gill.
Yeah, salt is used in a lot of things, not just preserving meats and making shit taste better.
Consulted, of course, but I trust the East also
Purification, you fucking name it.
to provide its assistance in negotiating.
That's what the grandfather was doing. He was using the salt to purify the water. Or at least getting rid of the salt from the water as well.
I shall dispatch representatives well versed in the extraction of this white gold and wring every last ounce of profit from its production.
Of course you
Loch's
would.
bounty will contribute to Alamigo's enrichment, whilst easing the burden on the bull's aching shoulders, just as your grace desired.
He's like, damn, you're giving this whole shit to me? Fucking love Lolorita. I will say Lolorita is very much one of my favorite characters. Like, just by virtue alone of being such an asshole.
He's a little shit.
He's such a little bastard. I fear it will be many years before I feel comfortable taking part in such negotiations. Yeah, that's more of a learned venture rather than like come into it. That's a nurture rather than a nature.
If it's a nature, then there's an issue.
Exactly. But I shall not complain. We have piqued Lolorito's interest and secured his invaluable expertise. Thank you again, Phoenix and Mixel. I could not have done it without you. You know what it like makes me think? You know what it makes me think? Like when they're asked like what do you think would be like the best place to start up a business, the two of them like go shoulder to shoulder. No. The Saltery.
Yeah, the Saltery.
Like
We have came to a conclusion. The Saltery.
Oh,
Just
my
out of
fucking-
nowhere, Mike just pulls out a fucking scroll and just lets it just droop down, fucking go across the floor.
Out of nowhere, and it's like a map of Alamigo.
After Phoenix says, we have come to a conclusion, then Mike still goes, the Saltery.
And it's just like a long ass map of Alamigo. Our course is decided. I shall return prey to the palace, and my ministers begin working on implementing the fucking plan. I can't get it out of my head. Just a fucking scroll, just going across the floor, rolling across the table, and then just looking at it, and it's just a map of Alamigo. Then looking up, the Saltery. Like I'm thinking back to that.
See
Oh
the
my
camera angle.
Oh my god! And
Phoenix just goes, we have come to a conclusion. He's just pointing in the distance. just to nothing, looking off away from both Nanamo and Lorito, just looking dead forward. And Meixel does the same, and then does the drop. The camera pans, the fucking scroll, and then goes right back to Meixel. Dead face goes, the Saltery.
And I'm imagining the voice. It's fucking like there was this one Sonic comic, an old one, that was like a parody. It's like I'm
No,
Nipples the
just out of-
Enchiladas. If you remember that one.
Just out of nowhere. After they finish fucking like talking, they finish conversing with each other secretly. It pans, the camera goes to Nanamo and Lolorito for like a half a second, and then comes back to Phoenix and Meixel, and they just have just the fucking judge wigs on out of nowhere. Big white like wigs that are normally used
Oh
on
my.
judges, and that was worn a lot.
Oh my god, I know what you're talking about. The
like
big
the
the
70s.
powdered wigs.
Yeah, the big powdered wigs, yeah. Oh, it's beautiful.
I'm looking for the one clip of this fucking, oh my god, from this one Sonic comic, because it's just like it's the face Knuckles makes and he's like, "Hello." Oh my Christ, I gotta find it. I gotta find it.
Oh no.
Oh no. My emeralds? Yeah, oh, my mistake.
Oh, my mistake.
Oh, my mistake. It's just in that like tone of voice, just the Saltery.
The Saltery.
The Saltery. If I could prevail upon you one more time, Phoenix Meixel, I would ask you convey the details of our negotiations to the Commander Hex on your return to Alamigo. Oh
Okay.
my. Okay. Together we have laid the groundwork for an endeavor which promises to benefit the peoples of Alamigo and Udalbof. Securing the Saltery.
All the way back to the Alamigan quarter.
Oh, right here. Hi, Lise.
Hi, Lee.
So what have you guys been doing?
Again.
In your
This
absence.
car, NASCAR, his car, her car.
There's only one race. The human race. What about NASCAR? Oh, Phoenix, Meixel, you're back. Gotta get that white girl voice on. What did Nanamo? Oh, sorry. Are you allowed to talk about your audience with the Sultana?
Yeah, that's
actually.
why we came back.
Raban says he's going to return to Ildar, but she isn't sure she wants that. Tell us something we don't know. But I'm pleased to hear she's committed to helping our refugees come home.
And this plan to revitalize the Saltery does make a lot of sense. Quite how you convinced her to seek Lolorito's help is another question. After all that has happened, he's the very last person I would expect her to turn to for advice. But on a more practical note, Lise, assuming the interim government elects to accept Uldar's proposal, I have one caveat I should like you to include in the bargain. Alamigo must be permitted to cover a portion of the investment. We have a fortune at our disposal, after all, and allowing Uldar to provide the entirety of the capital will afford Lolorito too much control.
Honestly, Alfino, it's like Kugane never happened. What exactly does a ruthless profiteer have to do to earn your trust?
Listen, I'm with Alfie on this one.
But, yeah, you do make a good point. First things first, though, we need to discuss this proposal with the Saltery's residents. Whisker, Do you have any fancy explaining this? Do you fancy explaining the Sultana's plan to your grandfather? I'd like to hear what Watt thinks of it. Ah!
Didn't you have Whisker?
Oh, I thought you took him over.
Oh.
I took Ehrenwald, yeah.
By the way, Commander, would you mind coming along, you two? I might need you to fill in the details. Then I shall come as well. Should Watt wish to discuss the figures, my knowledge of the nation's finances may prove useful.
Yeah.
Yes. Meeting adjourned, then. Off we go. The Saltery.
Whee! Yeah, might as well. Chocobo, 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 bo, chocobo, chocobo, bo. Take a chocobo, follow it around. You got chocobo, chocobo, bo, 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 bo. Chocobo, 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 bo, chocobo, bo, 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 bo.
You know what's funny?
Take a choke, yeah.
I can't see you on my screen, but you can just barely see me on yours.
Yeah.
Because of my mount's effects. That's the only thing that's on your screen right now, is the effects from my mount.
Oh, no, not really the effects from your mount. I see you entirely here.
Huh?
Yeah, no, I see you riding your mount and everything. It's just not coming up because I'm at like 720 on the stream. But in my full like 1440, I see you.
What manner of mischief brings you youngins to Old Watt this time, eh? They want to rebuild the Saltery, Grandad. Phoenix, Meixel, tell them about the deal. Not detail.
The details.
Well, bugger me. Never had the coin or the hands to put the place back to how it was, but it sounds like that's about to change. There's just one small wrinkle in your plan. It doesn't account for all the nasties queuing up to eat anyone who goes near the shore. The king used to send soldiers to kill them, to kill the buggers, but the Imperials weren't about to help the likes of us. Don't worry, Granddad. We'll take care of all that. Commander Hext has been talking about starting up regular patrols, and I'm sure she'd assign me to the lock if I asked. I'd appreciate that, Whisker, my lad. Truly, I would. So, does this mean you've gotten better with that blade of yours? I've been training, but mostly to kill Imperials.
Yeah, there's a difference between killing a man and killing a beast.
You've some experience hunting monsters, don't you? Think you could cast an eye over a few of the local beasties and teach me how to deal with them? Yeah, we got you. Let's not waste any time then. I'll see you by the lock. Whilst you are busy attending to the local fauna, I shall have Master Watt explain to me exactly what is required to restore the Saltery to its former glory. Good hunting.
What? Yeah. Ow! God, I really want us to go back to fucking.
You want us to go back to fucking? Shit, say less. Come here.
God, fuck! I need to eliminate that out of my goddamn vocabulary. I keep getting caught on that shit. Gosh.
What? Huh?
What the fuck is an EB?
I don't know. I'm trying to piece it.
Oh.
Hey, well, hold on now.
Kat, are you telling me that you want to sit in the cuck chair?
Kat, are you confessing that you're a cuck on this very moment? Wait, hold on. What's going on?
Yes. She doesn't deny it. You gotta give her that. She doesn't deny it.
No, she admits it.
Gotta.
She knows what she is.
Oh my goodness. What I was trying to say is that we got to get back to the Master Chief Collection because I really, really want to run it back. I want to run back Halo of Combat Evolved and fucking do the what the hell is it called? It's the one mod pack that like turns it really silly. I'm fine just watching the boys love. Oh my goodness. Anyway, let's continue on. Right! Cursed Halo Evolved! That's what it was. Halo CE Cursed Edition. Fucking any figure. I'm spectacular in every way. Phoenix! Where art thou?
Okay, I just got a quick phone call is all.
Woe be upon ye.
Yes. Right then. I've got a spyglass here you can use to take a closer look at these pests. Once you've got their measure, you can tell me what to do, and we'll see how well I get on. Search your surroundings for yabbies. Are we doing this mini game again? Oh.
Oh.
That's it. Oh, discover the yabby's weak point.
Its tail? No. About its head. Its belly? No. Its legs? Okay. I guess not. It's here? Right here?
The
No.
jugular?
Its face? No.
Oh,
No.
jaw.
Jaw? Not letting me...
It's like a very weird hitbox. You have to actually like highlight over like the tendrils coming from the jaw.
There we go.
Almost. Yeah. The yabby's entire body is protected by a hard carapace, but the underside of the head looks soft and vulnerable. Ah, looks like you found a yabby. They say hitting the shell's like smacking a rock. Any suggestions?
Just hit it as hard as you can. I'm gonna be honest, that's like actually a pretty simple execution right there. Dodge its initial swing of its head,
Right,
and then swing up. Gets his ass handed to him. Whoa, if we just said hit it as hard as you can, what would happen?
Did you say it?
No, I'm like, what would happen then? Now I'm intrigued.
Now I'm curious. What the? Yep.
Oh,
Thanks, you two. I just did as you told me, and the wavekin went down like a sack of popotos. Popotos. Let's find something else.
Apple.
Okay.
As it, you know what? I'm just gonna.
Good luck. I'm already on my mount.
There we go.
I think it doesn't matter. I remember trying to give actual advice.
So what's different?
I think
What
I
else
can
is
handle
up?
the obbies now, so we should try something different. What else is out there? Phobads.
How the fuck are you supposed to kill dirt?
Oh?
Oh, wait. The eyes. Alright, you want to do a coin flip? Best 2 out of 3 who has to answer the wrong one?
Sure.
Alright. I guess I'll just go heads. Alright. That's me. That's I fucked up that flip. Alright, 1 and 1. God!
Quit
Oh, there
dropping
goes-
the coin.
There goes that quarter. Oh, I got to answer wrong. Okay.
Ah. Phobad's hands are large and powerful, but destroying its crystallized core should render the Salt Golem inanimate, since power is pulsating from behind its brow.
Just hit it really, really hard. As hard as you can.
How do I defeat one of those? Destroy the core within its brow.
Not as I can. Well, simple strategies are often the best. Here it goes.
I'll try to stab it right between the eyes then.
He's just really fucking tired.
Ah. The monk giving advice, just hit it hard.
It's not easy fighting a liberator. But I got the job done.
It's not easy, fighting with the liberator of Alamigo, watching your every... Oof. But I got the job done. Thanks for your advice, you two. Feel a lot better prepared for my patrols now. Anyway, you should head back to the sultry before Granddad starts to worry. I've been snipped into pieces and tickling Gubby's hatchlings.
That's fucking
some
great.
spot-on advice there you had, Mikesel.
Oh, what? He got the job done. That's all that matters.
Yeah, but what did he learn?
How to kill it really, really hard. Oh my god, just hit it really, really, really hard.
I see you returned in one piece. Deal with those beasties then, did you? I fought them myself. After a bit of instruction from both of them, once I've shared what I've learned with the others, we should have no trouble keeping the shoreline clear. Good lad. A fine young man you've become, Whisker. A fine young man indeed. Too often of late I hear tales of folk over in the city, drunk on victory and hungry for revenge, their heads stuck firmly in the past. We need to set our sights on the future, on things which will improve our lot. Things like getting the sultry ready to welcome our long-lost countrymen.
Ooh, a weapon coffer.
Give me a sec. I gotta go to the bathroom.
The measure of his reach.
By the measure of his reach.
Let me think of something. Oh. Let me see. Trying to think what I was gonna do. Let's check. Mine over Manor. Rice cakes. Part of your world. Look at me, I'm king of the castle, king of the castle. I need to do this. The secret of ooze. Blood for some stone. Yeah, you know what? While he's going to the restroom, I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. Oh yeah, definitely next week at the latest. 32 at the... Alright, we got like 30 more. Alright, I'm back. No bots in the booth. Oh. Damn, imagine covering 3 people's jobs for 6 months and getting written up for being 2 minutes late for work. That's fucking wild, dude. Holy shit. Shadowbringers is about as much, so it's gonna be about as long as Yeah, Stormblood and fucking Shadowbringers are about the same length. And then Endwalker's just a tiny bit shorter. Then we go into Dawn Trail, the shortest so far.
Could they?
Ooh.
My god, it jumps a lot in the first few shots.
I'm pretty sure like all the moves are still really good.
Yo. Woe be upon me, the long phone call has ended. I decided to take it because, like, bathroom break and everything. Let me reset my Twitch chat and shit. Bring out the beauty. What the hell? Oh shit! Reset these nuts. One shot, one kill. I got hit with a petrification? Oof, right in midair. Oh, I could have put arm's length. I forgot I have arm's length. It's not just me! There we go. I'm too zoned out, man. What is even happening? Gun! Waiting for Phoenix to get back from the bathroom. That's literally what's happening. Hilda these nuts. Got him! That's just still after the bench at Chief of Health. We'll march him back to Eden, squeeze him for information. Yeah! But the swordbacks, the hounds done well, have they? The hounds have done very well. The hounds need more training. Yeah, you guys did good. Done well. They got me training. Chocobo hidden nearby. Was in saddle and away before we could catch him.
I'm not the only one who forgets about arm's length.
On the head home for victory.
Okay. Sweet by you. Is he having a good nap?
He's off to satisfy the curiosity of finding out where that fucker went. Let me head back to Foundation. Well, Leon isn't the tank now, is he? Drake goes.
He is at times, okay?
Wah, 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 wah. Ow! And snouts down, tails up. I'll at least put that in my inventory for now. Do it later. I'll be on my best behavior. Okay. All right. This one to look. Yeah, this is literally all just to get flamethrower.
All to get the Flammenwaffe.
Yeah, it's the Flammenwaffe.
There seems to be some mice in my oven.
Let's see. Oh, my beloved flamethrower, a DPS loss in every aspect. Yep. Fucking 4 Flammenwaffe. Alright, I'm heading back.
Okay.
Definitely gonna stream Omori later. Part of me is like, once I get the money, once I get like the money that I have right now, I'm thinking of maybe just buying her way into Shadowbringers.
Fair.
Just to save time.
Because where is she now? Is she in Heavensward?
No, she's nowhere near Heavensward.
Oh, God.
Yeah, she's nowhere near. So I'm like, you know what? Buying her way in would probably be a good aspect. There, you weakling. Oh, I thought you meant the game. Well, fair. You weakling. Let me switch back to monk. Goodbye, koala. I will see you later. Imagine buying a skip. It's only like 20 bucks, isn't it? I'm gonna fucking check it right now. It's only like 20 or some shit.
Huh. I'll probably
Laughing.
just open that on my Dragoon. Ugh. Fuck me, dude.
There we go. Let me see. How much is the fucking skip? I could have just went to the fucking Final Fantasy store. Because it's right here somewhere. Bestsellers. That one's the Endwalker one. Endwalker's only 25. So where are the other ones? No other options for other levels. Huh. Trying to find where the fuck is the actual thing for this modern aesthetic. Oh, Tales of Adventure. There we go. Okay. Yeah, there's level skips. This will not raise your character's level. You must be registered product to access the content. Shit, it's only $15. Okay. I'll fucking do it. I feel like level skips would be making bank. They would be, honestly.
Mm.
Yeah, I won't skip the leveling.
But you'll do the story skips.
I'm gonna do the story like yeah, you know what? I'm gonna just buy it right now. I'm at the fucking screen. I might as well buy it for her. Yeah, I still need to grind, but I don't mind that.
But at least it's only a level grind.
Yeah, that's the only thing, and I have the level to 90. That's why I'm like, yeah, I don't mind. I might as well. Let me do this because I know I'm gonna have to bring up my Steam for this. So I'm going to put my transition screen on while I do this. Put 20 bucks into my account because everything I have right now is in fucking cash. What? Nah, fucking password incorrect. Fuck you. What do you mean the password's incorrect? The fuck? What the fuck?
Aww.
You know what? Let me double check. Is it fucking putting the hashtag? No, it is not. Why is it giving me the fucking British keyboard? That's why. Get that shit out of here, the fucking Brit keyboard I have. No wonder it was fucking wrong. Oh, come on! Because of multiple failed attempts, you are unable to log into your account. Go fuck yourself, Square. Oh my god. Motherfucker. Well, let's just continue. I'll do it later.
It seems Whiskers, the Saltery's security well in hand. I, meanwhile, have discussed the next steps with Master Watt and completed my inspection of the site. With a little work, the vacant buildings here could be made into very presentable dwellings.
I have a message from General Alden. Apologies for the interruption, sirs, but the General would like to speak with you at your earliest convenience. Once again, the British have fucked me over.
Do not feel obliged to wait around on my account. I will remain here to hammer out the finer details with Watt, and act as an intermediary with our business partners in Uldar. You should go.
General Alden asks that you wait for him at the main gate of Olivegan Quarter. My apologies. Fare you well. Okay. Olivegan Quarter.
Olivegan Quarter.
It's right here. It's really right at the door. You ever forget to eat lunch? Yes, plenty of time.
Yes.
Alright. On a count of 3. On your count.
Oh, shit. I right-clicked as soon as you said on the count of 3.
Alright. This is definitely cutscene.
Apologies for the wait.
Okay. Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
People are screaming for the butcher's blood again. No sooner have we broken up one mob than another forms. Thankfully, all have been amenable to reason, thus far. But it is no concern of yours. We must speak of the men Arenvald and his comrades apprehended in the peaks.
By their uniforms, the captives were first judged to be Imperial troops. But after further investigation, their true identities came to light. I dare say you remember Yuyuhasi and Laurentius, fugitives who conspired with Captain Ilberd in the Crystal Brave's betrayal.
Yes.
Aye, well, it would seem they followed him all the way to the wall. It was they who orchestrated the slaughter of the resistance fighters prior to the Griffin's infernal ritual.
Can I kill him? Can I kill Yuyuhase?
Were it in your hands, how would you punish these men?
Death. Vital death. What are you saying?
Execution's not the answer.
On your count.
3, 2, 1.
Mike's'll death.
You would spare these animals. Yours is a more merciful brand of justice than mine. In any event, I thank you for your honesty. When the time comes for the Alliance to pass judgment, I'll see that your opinion is heard. Well, that concludes our business here. But there is more I would say. Walk with me. I bear a share of the blame for Ilberd's atrocities. Had I openly supported the cause of Alamigan liberation...
Oh my god, cat!
Things could have been different. And I'm sorry.
Dog, I am not feeling good.
But even after all that has happened, my homeland is free. With the Scions and the Alliance at their side, my country...
Did I say something wrong? You're not wrong, but you're wrong. But you're also wrong, but you're right, but you're wrong.
And rise once more to greatness. Which means my work here is done. Soon I will return to Uldar and take my place at the Sultana's side.
Mwah.
Father.
Father. Oh.
I'll not deny there's a part of me that wants to stay. The same part that contemplated renouncing my rank and joining you as a wandering sellsword. I pledged my blade to Manamor, and I will not betray that oath.
Is this truly what you want, Father?
It is.
The parasites.
Ever has my sword been hers to command, and ever shall it remain.
They're not exactly parasites. They're more little drunken men and women.
Thank you for lending an ear. When all the rest are clamoring for me to stay, I trust you'll send me on my way.
For 9 months. That's what, like, all babies do, though. Like, all babies in gestation period require sustenance, so the mother eats double for them and the child.
Dog, I think I might need to call into work.
You feeling dog shit?
It's bad.
Shit, something you ate?
I think so. I think it was the cinnamon rolls I ate last night.
Yeah, that'll do it. It's not exact, like, I wouldn't say they're parasites, because, like, they're never getting out of Stormblood. Oh, we're almost there. But,
Yeah, if I can't even do voices, I'm gonna need to call out of work, because I'm most definitely not gonna be able to handle a fucking power washer.
What the hell is it? I'd say the difference between a baby in gestation for any animal and a parasite is that you eventually get something out of it. The parasite's the only one that profits in that relationship. If having kids is keeping a cum as a pet, is making out with another human just eating cum. That depends on what type of making out you're doing, Kat. If you're just sucking them dry, then yeah. I think you know. I don't know why I'm having these thoughts, Lamau. I've been having some strange thoughts lately. Like, is any of this for real? Or not? Whoa, what's this? That is a cool outfit. I like that outfit. Poor beggar. The Conjurer. It's a poor beggar. Oh, man. Gunblade. Charming brute. I like that. A wind-up sun. If he's poor, where did the makeup come from? What the fuck? Hey, just because you're poor doesn't mean you can't look good too. He stole it. I see. What in the bloody hell's this she even doing here? I'll put your bloody name on the letter and all. I need to see this through. If I don't, then what are the hounds good for? They'll just have to humor me. I was aiming to avoid political confrontations, seeing as Mike'sel and me ain't tied to any tightly one nation. Oh my god, we're back at Limsa's Pirate Land. You're just lucky you have a soft spot for fools. Well, ignore the risks, but make a point, blah blah blah. Why the fuck is Hilda involved in the Machina's job quest, but Yugiri isn't involved in the fucking ninja ones? That's a good question to have. That's a really good question to have. For the all roads lead to Limsa saying is not a fucking joke. Let's get to it then. The bloke most likely have supplied the firearm is the same bastard tried to buy the sword. Black marketeer friend. If we're lucky, we might. The brigand run off too. Mind to squeeze that until the answer pops. It's going to Limsa is legit. Almost crashes my game every time. Loading in character assets. A word with the leader bandit. We're on the same page, according to my sources. You should find the merchant in the anchor yard. Okay. Greg, you're Brazilian, real for that. You're American, so that's it. Let me try again to get into my fucking Square account. I forgot to fucking... Nope, gotta wait for several minutes. Fuck you. This song is embedded in my skull. It's not about the... It's not that I forgot the password. It's that I had the different keyboard on. So instead of giving me the one thing I need for my fucking, what the hell is it? My password? It gave me something from the fucking British keyboard. Which isn't what I use for my password. So I entered my password in wrong 3 times. And the thing's like, yeah, no, go fuck yourself. And it's like, fucking British people fucking me over again. I'm gonna work over the next week on my vocabulary and make sure I take the F word out of my damn vocabulary. This has now motivated me. Oh my god! Oh, if it isn't the house, what was it? Humble peddler. Tell us where the bandit leader is hiding. No commodity is more valuable than discretion. If I were to disclose the information, my customers would cease to trust. If you're not feeling helpful, then may I pay a visit to the Yellow Jackets? Now let's not be too hasty. Mayhap I could make an exception in this case in exchange for your side list regarding my trade exotics. Wow, 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 wow. I believe the gentleman in question has a camp in the Providence Point. Providence Point, let's start there. Hey, fucking, would you like a drink of Balwa? I am pretty thirsty, yes. A bottle of water? A bottle of water?
Okay. I'm called out of work.
Go,
He didn't pick up, but I left him a text and he responded, so.
Alright. Rest well, weary phoenix. Tend to your stomach wounds.
It's not even a stomach wound. Well, man, it is if I ate something bad, but I can at least sit here. I'm not able to do voices, but fuck, I'm not able to do much else.
You can watch me Well, you're probably gonna start doing some fucking crafting. I'd assume.
Yeah, whenever you head out. Oh fuck.
Telling me you had one of the biggest empires and now you're smaller than one state. I signed your death warrant coming here. Oh shit! That's yeah. Wow, these ones are weaker.
Suffice it to say, I am never getting those cinnamon rolls ever again.
Do not blame you.
Sucks. Oh my god.
Oh wait, I could use Bioblaster.
Because it's just the level. It's just the level of nauseous of like you feel like you're gonna puke like in maybe a couple seconds, but then you aren't, and then you get heavy, and then it's just a cycle. It's just a cycle.
It's an endless cycle. Narrator. He got the cinnamon narrator, and then he got the cinnamon rolls again.
Never again. This
From
is
where did you get them?
Hy-Vee.
Hy-Vee?
Hy-Vee, yeah, store.
Ah, yeah. I'd only go for like Walmart or ShopRite brand cinnamon rolls if you're getting them fresh.
And if they weren't fresh, I can tell you that much.
Oh, I got a feeling a few days ago. The difference is that I actually threw up. I think. Yeah, you were wasted. I know. On one of the streams, you were like absolutely blasted, and you were like, "I threw up." God, you killed me, precious.
What my sister was calling me about earlier was asking if I was gonna go up and see Dad today, because he apparently he got in a wreck and his car got totaled.
Your dad got into a wreck?
Yeah.
Fuck.
And he got injured from it apparently as well. And I told her like I couldn't, because we were streaming until just before I needed to start getting ready, get a shower in and all that for work.
Mm-hmm.
But after calling out, I texted her and I was like, well, I called out of work. I might head up there if I have enough of a time between feeling like absolute ass. If I do. Holy shit, this sucks.
And the whole deal was made through this bastard. Start barking, dog, and it might just save your own hide. So this bitch admiral will pass her bloody law.
Oh my
We
god.
ain't cut out for honest work. We'd almost drunk through the last of our plunder when the back alley peddler showed up. Painted wench.
Okay, yeah, I gotta go lay down. This is getting worse. I will see you all either tonight if we want to do... What? Voice? Okay, there we go. I will see you all tonight, Leon, if you would like to do a late night stream.
I'll be down for that. Depending on how my buddy is.
Yeah. Because I'll probably be fine by the time, like, 9 or 8:30 or, like, 9 o'clock rolls around my time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'd be down for a late night stream. I just have to go lay down, because this is actively getting worse as I am talking, so...
Yep, go lay down. Feel better, man. Cat and Drake says the same.
Peace out, everybody.
Peace. I'll probably hop on again later. Maybe I'll do some more Armored Core. You know what? No, I'll dedicate time to grinding up Omari's level and Mikesel's, and I'll focus on crafting. Finally, he's got sarcasm. Alright, let me give myself some more fucking shit to play around with here. Yep, okay. Wow, Drake, you would say the same. Managed the trick. All we did was follow her map, then shoot the locks in the vaults. We walked in, bold as we pleased, delivery was made. For me again after. Pushed the sword back into my hands with a sack full of coin. She said she made a mistake or something, that I should sell the damn thing. Well, I ain't no fool for fetching a relic. Yeah, and so I went back to the merchant. You were fool enough to not properly burn your contract of sale? For sale? What in the hell are you talking about? You think I'd leave that deal world to see? Oh! Starting to make sense now. This is one little problem with your story. Aye, but I believe. Catches me in call is the reason for her handing back the sword. There was no mistake, and us finding the contract of sale, this bastard says he never wrote it. No mistake either. Oh, so it looks like we've been duped. I'm gonna take a look at that sword. Ah, we've been duped! That's down, tails up. Duped, I say. Duped. Oh. Dupe these nuts in your mouth. You don't have any. It's the other way around. Bum. Blah, blah, blah. 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 We have some questions. You again. Some choice of the insult you'd forgotten to spit during our previous meeting. Wouldn't be here if it weren't important. Check that fucking sword again. Reclaim it. Well, it's convenient, don't you think? Maybe I'm wrong, but I'd rather look the fool than risk something of pinning at the ceremony. We need to check that sword. I must admit, your passion confounds me. The blade is recovered and your hounds have done their duty. Why bother pushing such a faint suspicion? Or willingly endure the presence of a man you so clearly despise? Oh, I hate your blood and guts, but once we take on a job, we do the damn thing right. Gave his all to save Ishgard. How could I look him in the eye if I let a petty feud get in the way of my fucking duty? Such pride. I've not seen this side of you before. Huh? What? It's as you say. If there truly is some flaw or trickery in the blade that stops the ceremony, the consequences would be grave indeed. And yet, there are rules in place that prevent me from simply handing to the hounds. Furthermore, our resident blacksmith has already inspected and recovered the weapon and declared it sound. Even so, I will call upon Lord to conduct an independent examination. Machinists may notice a detail that a blacksmith would overlook. I trust this can be accomplished with prerequisite discretion. Yeah. Very good. Bureaucrats will be satisfied even if I secure the necessary protection after the fact. I shall begin. Arrangements. Don't we love politics? Well, that was that. Let's head back to the broom and tell the news. I got about 10 minutes. Right. Broom. I thought he'd put up more of a fight. Instead, let's not get too comfortable. Oh, it's flamethrower time. This mess seems we finished overlooking it. Let's head over. Oh my goodness. By the way, something I have learned is that you should not sleep on the right side of your body. Flamethrower is such a big DPS loss. They made it a fade action in the cosmic exploration area. Oh my god. At this point, they should just get rid of the fucking thing and replace it with something else. If they're so fucking scared of it. Like, at this point, I'm like, bro, if you're not willing to give us back how Flamethrower used to work, and is like, and literally where in our kit, it's like, more worth it to use something else, just fucking get rid of it and put something else. Because holy shit. Discovered a small bomb concealed in the hilt of the sword. Oh shit! That's intended for the Temple Knight training purposes, and is designed to detonate from a distance. I won't bore you with the specifics, but I assure you that I am quite familiar with its capabilities. After all, I was the one who made it. Hell, someone went through all the trouble to sneak a bomb into the ceremony. Assassination attempt? Unlikely, as I said, these bombs were designed for training exercises. If you were grasping the hilt when it exploded, then you wouldn't lose a finger. Nasty burns at worst. That would be more than enough. If the sacred blade were to be dropped during investitures, many in the crowd would interpret it that as a sign from the Fury. The Lord Commander's authority would come into question, and responsibility for the incident would fall squarely on the hounds. Beyond salvation. That would explain the ridiculous rumors presenting and circulating about the lords and ladies. Rumors? Either Hurting's theft and the recovery was orchestrated entirely by the watch itself. Some of the more impressionable members of nobility are convinced you armed bandits with firearms, instructed them to steal the sword, then capture them yourselves to elevate your standing. What backwards bullshit? The sour and the stern. If the sword exploded on top of that, it'd be throwing oil on a fire. Reasons be damned, it'd be the watch's head on the chopping block. It would instigate the goths behind this shit. The woman, a treacherous temple knight, the woman who arranged the theft in the first place. Aye, she would know all about this, wouldn't she? Zabecta's villainous fears threatens the status quo. High profile of the hounds has made you a target, and the strike against you is a strike against the idea of any commoner bearing power for a firearm. Glad to know we've become so important that she picked the wrong pack of dogs to corner. Now it's our time to go on the hunt. Going after the mastermind, eh? Retribution, description. I'm very invested in this. I'm really wondering who the fuck it is. Fortunately, the prospectometer and are one step ahead of you. One. Mi madre wishes for me to wash my hair, so the hairdressers have an easier time dealing with the fucking mess. Thought we were gonna wash it there, but I guess I'll wash it here. Fortunately, my prospector and I are one step ahead of you. As soon as it's discovered the bomb, I set to work on crafting a device that should help us pinpoint the location of the paired detonator. They already have detonator? Well, you know what? What am I talking about? I'm like, wait, they already have a detonator? Wash your nose hairs, Leone. Well, I'll have you know that I trim my nose hairs. Thank you very much. I am cleansely. I shave my armpits. I clip my nose hairs. I shape my beard, and I wash my hair. What about the ass hairs? A man who cleans his domain is expecting visitors. Truly a Throngrel moment. Truly. Propose we simply proceed with the ceremony as planned and catch the fool red-handed. So what? Okay. So what it is that, okay, this is the actual blade of hurting, I guess? And it's just, there is just a bomb in it. Does that mean that you trimming your beard is expecting a visit? No! You have to keep your face orderly to keep up appearances. There's a difference. I said whoever cleans his home is expecting visitors. So, the part of you that nobody sees, if you're shaving that, are you expecting visitors by chance? I'm using an old fucking Instagram comment as the format of this. Because it's so fucking out of pocket. Just, yes. He who cleans his house expects visitors. I swear to God, I swear. You expecting visitors? Well, wait. If I shave my beard, of course, I'm expecting to kiss a girl at some point. So, obviously, I want my beard orderly. All over your face. Oh my God. I'm like, wait. And the hair. It's all... Wait, why am I acting? God, he mentioned armpits. I shaved my armpits because that makes it sweat less. Naughty, naughty. Sloppy. Sort our strategy. Meet us at the broom. Pray return to the broom. Sloppy toppy. Meow. Meow. Let me finish. I bet I could finish this in like 10 more minutes. Because like the fucking salon is down the road, so it's like less than fucking 3 minutes to get there. Did you just meow? I think that was Silver. If you heard meow, that was definitely the cat. Oh, fuck. Put away your nuts. I need to put this plate away. Ooh, I got some more hash browns. Ooh. What's taking so long, boss? Ceremony's already begun. Some quiet, if you will, if I catch the exact moment the detonator is active. I have it! The signal came from the far edge of the broom. Smug bastards are hiding right in our territory. Right then, we'd best give them a proper bloody welcome. Alright. Yeah! Oof! Oh! It's you! This is Melizé. Is the crowd enjoying our What? Nothing? Not even a puff of smoke? Surprise! We found your fucking bomb! The hounds? I know you. You're that noble bitch what ignored me outside the vault. In the right place at the right time to plant that bandit rumor, eh? And I suppose you was the one who penned the contract to sale, too. What is this nonsense is this? I have no memory of fantasizing with commoners. The fucking Oh my god, that's fucking great! Got your attention this time, didn't I? Good thing, too, since I have a wagon load of more questions for you. Here's ones. Are your inquisitive friends there going to come quietly? You and your hounds will be the only ones surrendering your arms today. Not only have you interfered with official inquisitorial business, you've also insulted and accused an innocent member of nobility. Mayhap a spell in the dungeons will remind you of your station. Now see here. The hounds have solid evidence that these individuals party to a serious crime. Speak with Sir Muscadine if you all will be explained. Oh! Dear goodness me. Oh, now, mate, the rest of the rats. If you were wondering how the noble's wench got a hold of a training bomb, or cleared a route to the vault for them bandits, then there's your answer. I reckon they show their whiskers sooner or later. You're sworn to protect Ishgard, and you choose to throw your lot in with the highborn dolt. Sir Emmerich's fighting to keep the Ciri from tearing itself apart. Why don't you just stab a blade in his back while you're at it? Right? The rat nest mentioned? The rat nest in Final Fantasy? Stop laughing, you query bitch. The time for empty bravado has passed, child. We are not common savages. Savages, barely even human. Give yourselves up, and I promise you shall live to see the morrow. Ha! You can stick that promise up your ass? That common enough for you. Language! Right. Let's get this over with. This is over. In our authority of Ishgardian's watch, we're taking in you for crimes of larceny, insurgency, and general bloody idiocracy. Nah, man. Can I just talk how that's so fucking cool that he wields his gun and his axe? Can I just say how fucking cool that is? I fucking love this shit. Dispose of the low-born. Oh, you put jump mages against a gun mage? Well, excuse you, dumbass. Oh, well, you look at that. And down you go. This drill is the drill. Wow, that was easy. Use flamethrower. That went well. Wait, where's the bloody noblewoman? Ugh, bastard. That one as much as slipped while she was in the thick of it. You couldn't have gotten far. Oh, well, look, she's right there. She flees towards the act. After her! Aid, Sir Knight. I know not their grievance, but these low-born ruffians seek to cause me harm. Oh, weary me. Let us dispense these theatrics. Baroness Melizar, after capturing your accomplice at the ceremony, it was surprisingly easy to prize free the details of your plan. Oh, what a shame that you met the very night we needed. You were sided with these common curs? Oh, no one doth spurn wrath more than a high-class woman. I thought you a proud member of the nobility, as one of the chosen few. How can you countenance any act that places power in the filthy hands of the broomborn? The nobility? Nope. The chosen few. An accidental birth allowed us privilege to fight for our nation. I, for one, welcome our new comrades in arms. Your actions brand you an enemy of Ishgard, and you will pay for your crimes. Gun! This is blasphemy! I am an inquisitor! You betray your bloodline, and thus falls to me to exercise the corruption seeping through our nation's veins! Oh, she's pulling out the fucking... Oh shit, she's a mage! She just quaffed the blood of a dragon. She's lost her bloody marbles! All vermin! Jesus! Spin now the blade now, bring on the power, right to the top, yeah, we're never giving up. Wow, that would hurt so much. Drill! Oh, I could do this, actually. I'm throwing a wrench at her. I'd imagine everybody's just watching this like, what the fuck is happening over there? What in the bloody hell is this? Like a dog to a gutter. Oh shit. That was a duty failed. Okay, I gotta make this fast. Leon, you suck. I know. Because I keep forgetting my buttons. My heal button was there.
Is that all you've got?
Okay. This time with finesse. And one drill. I ain't no bottom feeder, bitch. I ain't no bottom feeder, bitch boy. I got this. Now that I have my healing button,
One shot, one kill.
I need a fucking potion. I need one of my potions now. Come on. Drill! Woo! It is finished. The Baroness and her cronies, I believe, that are none but the nobility fit to lead Ishgard's people. They resented efforts to bring Highborn and Lowborn closer in standing. So it seemed that the Hound's formation was too great of a threat to be endured. All we want's a little respect, the strength to defend our homes, and what's that they so bloody afraid of? They fear the erosion of their status, and I must confess to feeling a whisper of unreasoning terror. I had succumbed to my jealousy and hate. I may have joined them upon their twisted path. But I had misjudged you. I believed you so reviled the circumstances of your birth that you sought only to bring ruin upon Ishgard. Until recently, you wouldn't have been far off the mark. As Michael and Sir Emmerich could convince me you're fighting for change. It was a damn sight more worthwhile than asking to the misery. Indeed. Right. Forgive the barbs I have sung at you and your hounds. Captain, I've been blind to the courage and determination of the common folk. I would humbly request the watch continue to aid us in the defense of the city. You didn't deserve all the spite I spat at you either. I see his face when I look at you. I just can't bloody help myself. I'll try to work on that though, eh? Are they siblings? What? I must go now. See to the processing of the prisoners. Be well, sister. I fucking what? 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 I fucking called it really right there. I'm like, I've seen his bloody face in you. Wait, looking at their eyes. Are they siblings? My sister? What? Your siblings, then? I was unaware that you and some Muscadine were so closely connected. Left that part out, did I? Aye, he's my half-brother. Born to another woman after my darling dad cast my mum back onto the streets. Holy shit! Oh, that ain't a thing what you've just bled out now, is it? That's something I bring up often. I don't reckon Muscadine was too keen on declaring his relation to the mongrel, especially after he'd inherited the old man's estate. Well, might as well be you can... Oh, might be as you can put that blood bud behind you now. Better drowning in it any road. Might as you be right, Rothenstall. Old Rothen. Most admirable woman you have become, my dear. Not to mention a champion of the people of the Broom. It seems I was right to put a firearm in your hands. I turned him Scottish as well. And I thank you for taking that gamble. You gave me more than just a weapon that day. You gave me control of my fate. If it weren't for you, I'd likely still be scrounging in the street cursing at the sky. Arm the commoners! Arm the commoners! Indeed, how far you come. Now back to the workshop. See ya, boss. We'd best be back to the Brooms ourselves. Seeming you can still be wondering where it become of us. The sword's been returned, the Baron's and his feathers, and the hounds have shown themselves a force to be reckoned with. Happy endings, right? Helps anymore. What's it? Oh, you're about of leaving then. I'm a trickster. Don't be whining now, lass. She isn't in the foundation. Thank you. Let's not get all bloody sentimental. I'm off. Fare you wins to you, Michael. Thanks to you as well. New stories to tell. The mongrel and the knight. Flamethrower. I'm a machinist, not a man. Well, you look at that. Bloody hell. Well, that concludes this episode. I'll see you two later. I'll probably be back in an hour or so. Yeah. When I come back, we're gonna be doing Omori stuff, and I guess I'll also be coming back onto Mixel to level up my, gathering and, shit. Alright, see you guys later.